Since 1893, McCourt Construction has shaped the infrastructure of New England. From roads to bridges, to electric, gas, and steam networks, to runways and railways. McCourt hasn't just built the region's most vital and complex civil projects. We have also built the economy, communities, and landmarks of New England. 5 generations of the McCourt family have led a team of skilled professionals and highly trained craftspeople to reimagine and reinvent the New England area and beyond.
The people who have come before us are the ones who made this company what it is. Everyone who's worked here is been part of the McCourt family, whether they're 130 years ago or 10 years ago. I think you have to really respect that legacy.
I can't even say how proud I am. It's amazing to me, first of all, that McCourt Construction has survived 131 years through. I've seen the economy do this a couple of times. And, you know, it's just where we've come from to the fact that we're one of the major contractors now in New England is amazing to me.
I'm extremely grateful for the generations that came before us. I mean, McCourt Construction's quite literally a part of the fabric of who I am as a person. And it's something I take extreme pride in being a part of. And I take pride in working with my brothers and working with all of our employees.
Yeah, I'm so thankful for the previous generation. We've really been able to succeed as a company because of those family values. 131 years of building this business.
I think everything has changed, but the attitude and culture of the company really has remained constant. That dedication to pride, the dedication to quality, and the dedication to our clients and to making sure that they can trust us, that we're doing right by them, that we're identifying issues and risks ahead of time and solving those problems for them as the experts in construction. I think everything else has changed a lot over 130 years.
Yeah, I mean, I would say one thing that hasn't changed is hard work, right? I mean, it's still construction. It's still hard work. It's always going to be hard work. There's always going to be shovels involved. There's always going to be boots on the ground. And that's just the nature of civil construction. And I think we've maintained that quality throughout the company that, you know, we worked hard in 1893, we work hard in 2024.
The work began in 1893 when John McCourt, who had migrated from Ireland 2 decades before, left his job at Boston Gas to launch his own business as a small utility contractor. That decision changed the trajectory of the McCourt family and of New England. Generations of McCourts have followed in John's footsteps, including Francis, Frank, Richard, and now Matthew, Trevor, and Ryan. They shepherded the company through the tumult of the Depression, the Second World War, and the continuous evolution of the construction industry. Today, the 5th generation of McCourts lead the company of over 300 employees with the same core values as those who have all come before, and with the focus on 2 words: pride and quality.
You have to be here and work here for a bit to realize how special it is. So when you come in here, you see that if you want to be here and you want to work, there's a place for you here.
We hear it from new foremen, Mike, who come here and say, wow, the atmosphere is a little different.
This is different, yeah.
You get support, we're serious about safety, we get the tools we need to get it done, you know.
Yeah.
And then we bring them to the Christmas party and then they're falling in love with it and they're never leaving.
One of the reasons I work construction is I like the variety. I like coming in and doing something different every day. Every day there's something that's mixing thing up and makes the day, you know, oh my God, it's 3 o'clock already? You know, those type of days. Makes the time go by and it keeps it interesting.
We do a lot of different work, and you could be on a particular project, a bridge or a roadway for a couple years, but then, you know, be building a park. Because there's a lot of different projects, a lot of different type of projects that, okay, well, I can see a lot of different and learn a lot.
Plus when you interview somebody or when we onboard somebody and if Ryan's talking to them or if Steve talks to them, or we have them sit with an engineer or a project manager, most of the people that they're talking to have been here 10, 15, 20, 25 years. So they see that, oh, wow, you started here and you're still here, and it gives them a good feeling that, you know, you're not a revolving door where people come in and walk out the door the next year. It's people come here and make it a home and people stay, and that's part of what makes it attractive.
Never thought of that, but that's a valid point. You new hire and you see everybody around you has been 20 years, well, there must be something here. That's a I never looked at it from that viewpoint. You're right.
They're
Yeah.
doing something right.
Yeah.
It's difficult to overstate how much McCourt's civil construction work has impacted the area. Driving around New England is like a tour of McCourt's varied portfolio of projects. From highway construction like the I-90 toll demolition and the widening of 8 miles of Route 128, to reconstruction of bridges and tunnels like the Whittier Bridge, Chelsea Route 1 Viaduct, and the Central Artery Tunnel, which connected Boston and allowed McCourt to construct the vibrant and spacious Rose Kennedy Greenway and Nashua Street Park. Airport work dating back to the 1940s, including the reconstruction of every runway at Logan Airport. Transit work like the commuter rail fiber optic resilience design build project and the MBTA Blue Hill Avenue Station project. Improving college campuses throughout Boston and beyond, among them Boston College, Northeastern, Harvard, and MIT. Expanding New England's utility infrastructure, including new substations and transmission lines to our communities to increase reliability and performance. Millions of commuters, students, and neighbors interact with their work every day, whether it's under their feet, through their communities, or in their hearts.
I always wanted to ask you, being in the union, working for companies prior to McCourt Construction, you've been here for now, what, over 20 years?
21.
So what's led to that loyalty, and what's made you stay so long?
It amazes me the pride that this company takes in every job and gives you tools and the stuff to do the right thing, you know what I mean?
For me personally, I came here, I was working for a very large corporation, a national organization. I was with them for 15 years, and I was basically 95279. That was my number. So when I came here, my life changed. I was no longer a number. I was a human being, somebody they cared about and they trusted. So ever since I've been here, I've grown, and I just love what I do here. It's a great organization.
I mean, just a quick story. When we first started, and you and I were together on Huntington Avenue when we first started, I remember going to the first Christmas party we had that I was a part of. I'd only been here for a couple months, and walking in, and Richie was still around at the time. Richie, I went to introduce myself. He knew who I was. He knew where I'd come from. He knew my wife's name, what she did. I mean, they take the time to know you as a person within the company. So that's when I knew I was in the right place.
Do you know that Rich and Ginger came to my wedding in Lauderdale, Florida? Like, we had a destination wedding. They spent the whole weekend with me and my family, like, down there. That was something else, yeah. It's not like you're a number on an Excel spreadsheet like you see a lot of these companies.
While we are proud of our legacy at McCourt, we know that our strongest years are ahead of us. Ultimately, we have moved forward as leaders in the industry because of our dedication to our clients. We identify and solve their problems through cutting-edge processes such as conflict detection and survey coordination. We decrease their costs through innovative technologies, including automated and robotic equipment. We build their confidence through constant communication, utilizing leading project management procedures and programs. We eliminate gaps in scope by taking projects from concept into design and through construction, while implementing alternative and accelerated construction methods along the way. All of this is done with an unwavering commitment to safety and quality. We are dedicated to training and empowering the next generation of civil construction professionals who will lead us into the next 130 years, staying true to those who have come before us. McCourt is ready to build the future of New England.
In the last 2 or 3 years, we've seen a huge growth of the amount of work that we're able to do, both from the funding that we're getting from the owners, so they have the jobs that we can bid and get, and then the amount of work that we can do as a team. The company keeps growing and growing. So what do I see in the next 10 years of this company is only growth. The work's there, the owners are there, and I think we'll continue to grow and do extremely well.
I'm amazed since I started how big the company has gone. Yeah. And huge, like exploded within the last 10 years. And I hope it keeps going.
Just since I've been here, so many people have been promoted. So everybody is moving on, and it's awesome to see them all grow.
As we get bigger, we're going to keep bringing more people in, so hopefully all the people that we're bringing in have the same work ethics as all of us, or are learning it from us, and continue to help the company grow and in a good way.
I think it's the biggest thing in construction right now is to teach the culture to the younger generation.
I think McCourt provides that direction, provides the assistance and the growth opportunities for people to continue to grow and provide a career path for their entire future at one company and have fun doing it.
And McCourt will give you that opportunity, if you want it.
They've been doing it for 130 years.
I hope the next 130 years is as strong as the first 130 years. They've obviously done very well.
If you can make it 130 years, there's no reason we can't make it another 130 years.
I agree. Oh yeah.
McCourt Construction has the capabilities to build New England's most complex heavy civil construction projects. Our dedication pushes the limits of what delivering modern, quality, passionate work looks like. McCourt Construction is built on innovation and hard work, guiding us to be the top New England contractor you see today and can rely on tomorrow.